something that has really been very popular for a variety of reasons, and that is the Dash Chef Series Premium Digital 1400 watt blender. And I'm surrounded by the colors that you're gonna have a choice of. So this is white. We've got green, it comes in red, and it comes in black. And you just decide which one you wanna go for. You're going to get the blender itself, and this is the base unit that you see right down here. And easy for you to use. I like that it comes with that knob technology. A lot of blenders come with, you know, it's just a flip of a switch, but this one is more of a push button so you can pulse, you can change the speed up or down right here. This is your start on and off. You can even set a timer up and down if you want to. Why would you need to set a timer? Because in addition to making your smoothies, which is what a lot of us use our blenders for, we make our smoothies. And maybe you make your fruit smoothies or your green smoothies every morning. Maybe it's gonna be your protein shakes that you make, you know, after a workout. You can definitely do that. But with the Dash blender, you can make hot soup. You can make hot things in here as well. And that's why you would want it to run for a little bit more time. And did you see, there's the soup. Did you see how when they took the lid off, there was steam coming up? There's no heating element in here. The heat actually comes from the velocity of the spin there. So whether it is soups, whether it's flour, that's rice flour. You can make peanut butter in here. You can ground coffee. There's a peanut butter. You can grind your coffee beans in here. You know, you saw the smoothies, of course. You can make baby food in here if you wanted to do that. And you can do that because you can do that when you have a blender that's powerful. Most blenders that you have on the market can't do that. And that's why really great, powerful blenders are very expensive. They just are. They're triple digits in price. Maybe you've seen them. And you can probably name a few off the top of your head. This is one that is powerful, like those triple digit and those very expensive blenders, but this one, especially at a price break, is a steal. Because look at our regular HSN price on this is $399. Literally, this is a $400 blender. It truly is. But at a price break, you're saving $100. You're still getting the blender and everything included, including the canister itself, the carafe itself, as well as that tamper. I always call it a plunger, but it's actually the tamper. So if you need to get down into the top and, you know, kind of adjust the food that's there, you can easily do that. And then you're gonna get a little recipe booklet as well. This one is a customer pick on hsn.com, and you can read the reviews, but I would like to read a couple of them for you so that you can see what some people who already have their Dash think of it. So this says, fantastic machine. This Dash blender is just fantastic. I love it. It's easy to operate and completes the job quickly. Using the preset dial allows you to do just what you need to do. No mistakes. Cleanup is a breeze. Much nicer than leading brand. I highly recommend it even for beginners who have never used this type of machine before. Go for it. So that was nice and encouraging, right? That's just one of the reviews that you're gonna see on hsn.com. Let's read another one. Love it. Can't begin to let you know how I love this. Went to the store the day I received it and their freezer section was down. I told the clerk, just get me one of everything as I just got a new blender and I was going to give it a workout, and boy did I ever. So far I have used this every day, many times a day, and what a wonderful blender. How did I live without this? I understand. When you find something that works the way you expect it to work, that can crunch up your ice and you're not eating crunches of ice, but it's that nice slushy taste, that can speed so fast that it makes hot soup. There's that ice that I was talking about. You can even make snow cones with this. You can make your margaritas if you want. You can make your sorbets if you want to do that. We put rice in there and made rice flour with that. You can do your desserts, you can do your peanut butter, you can ground your coffee beans, you can do all of that with the same tool. So how much would you pay for a coffee grinder? You know, think about that. How much would you pay for immersion blender when you're making soup and you have to make it in a pot and then you have to use an immersion blender to blend everything up? How much would you pay for those things? How much would you pay for a really great blender? You can do all of that with the Dash. And remember, you're getting the carafe, you're getting the tamper, you choose your color in either white, green, red, or black. and you've got it at $100 off of our regular HSN price. It's a steal of a deal. I hope that you'll go for it. We will have a full presentation of this coming up at 9 p.m. this evening, but like I always say,